Let's begin with a breaking update. This is the series of violence that seems to be unending in West Bengal. What is now being reported that there has been a fresh incident of stone pelting that has been reported in Bengal's Hooghly, the very same area as far as the BJP was trying to continue with their Shobha Yatra. They say they were allegedly attacked. Now what is being said that the local mail express train services have also been suspended. This is a fresh incident of stone pelting that has been reported from West Bengal's Hooghly district on Monday evening, forcing the railways to also suspend all local and mail train express train services operating from the Rishra railway station. And according to the railway chief public relations officer, there was an incident of stone pelting that had occurred at the Rishra railway station itself. So we're looking at how the situation continues to remain volatile. If I can go across to Tamal now. Tamal, just take us through the fresh incidents of violence that we are told has now occurred at a railway station in Rishra.
Well, mind you, day before yesterday, there had been a fresh spate of violence which unfolded at Rishra, which is in Hooghly district. Now, it was over the Ram Navami Shobha Yatra that was led by BJP MP Dilip Ghosh. Well, BJP claims that they were invited and it was organized by an apolitical organization. But even though there had been political showdown, blame game between Trinamool Congress and BJP, but the fact of the matter is, yesterday it stayed quiet till evening, but late in the evening, there had been this bout of violence. Now, the police have not really confirmed if this stone pelting happened between two communities, two groups, two gangs, but then it did happen, to an extent that several trains, both up and down, had to be cancelled. Not cancelled, rather, delayed. Now, most of the trains were stuck up at Howrah station, Shialdah station, and trains specially meant for local passengers, everyday commuters moving towards Bardhaman, were stuck till about 1 in the morning. So, train services resumed once again at 1 in the morning. The trains were stuck at most the stations, and railway did not take a chance because of the safety and security of all the passengers. Now, once again, there is blame game, political blame game, and because of the law and order situation, the political blame game has once again intensified, with BJP demanding deployment of central forces. In fact, State BJP President and Member of Parliament Dr. Shukanta Majumdar has written 2 letters to Home Minister, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, demanding deployment of central forces and central agencies probe. Now, Trinamool Congress and the Mamata Banerjee government is saying that this is all a design, this is all a deliberate move to create unrest, stoke in tension, and in a way score political brownie points, as they are saying had been the history of BJP, as is their allegation.
Because we are talking about the political slugfest there, Tamal, but also the question arises, despite additional police deployment being in force, prohibitory orders that have been put in force, internet services, we are told, that still remain suspended, then how we are looking at a incident of violence taking place?
Well, yes, which means there is an undercurrent of tension, which also means there is simmering tension. And when you talk about Rishra, Rishra is positioned in such a way that you have the GT road, which is the Grand Trunk road, a very arterial connection on one side, and it is also situated adjacent to a railway track, which is once again straight from Howrah and Shialdah going towards Bardhaman. So, position-wise, it is difficult, difficult geography. And yesterday, at one of the crossings, railway crossing, people assembled and stone pelting happened. People actually took seize of the railway track, and indiscriminate stone pelting happened. People collected stones from the railway track and started pelting. So yes, there were certain trains which were on which were en route, and a few stones even fell on those trains. The reason why railway decided to stall railway services temporarily, just to ensure nothing happens to the passenger. Yes, it's a very significant question. If there is Section 144 in place, if the internet services are suspended, and most importantly, after day before yesterday's violence, if there is massive deployment of forces, how come there is a recurrence? We have seen recurrence in Howrah, we have seen recurrence in Hooghly. Well, the political blame game is there, and Trinamool Congress is alleging that there are antisocial elements patronized by opposition parties who are trying to stoke in trouble. The similar counter is also coming in from opposition parties, principally the BJP.
Right, because there seems to be no end to the political dangle there, but more so importantly, to add to the point is that the movement of the trains, Tamal, had resumed post-midnight. So even when it comes to several long-distance trains, that were also delayed because of the violence that was reported last evening.
Well, that's right. Seven long distance trains were delayed. We have to understand from Howrah, the down route which goes to Bardhaman is the same route which also goes to several other places, be it New Delhi, be it northeastern states, be it the northern part of Bengal. So it is a very important connector. So when the train services are withdrawn from say Rishra, it basically impairs the train services moving towards Bardhaman and henceforth further further down. So yes, long distance trains were also suspended temporarily, but all train services resumed after 1 in the morning.
All right. So this was a fresh round of violence that was reported last evening. However, when it comes to this stone pelting incident, we are told that happened at the Rishra railway station. The people still remain unidentified. As far as prohibitory orders are still remains